Look at the universe. Not at a single star, not at one galaxy, but at everything. It is vast, it is structured, and it is stable. That alone is strange. Because everything we know about physics suggests the universe should not look like this. If gravity were just a little stronger, everything would collapse inward. If expansion were just a little faster, everything would fly apart. Yet neither happens. Galaxies form. Stars live long lives. Planets remain in stable orbits. The universe holds together without falling in on itself or tearing itself apart. Why? This question is deeper than it first appears. Because it asks something fundamental. What keeps reality balanced? To understand this, we need to let go of simple ideas. There is no single force holding the universe steady. There is no cosmic anchor. There is no central control. The universe is balanced because opposing processes exist at the same time. The first of these is gravity. Gravity pulls matter together. It creates stars. It builds galaxies. It shapes large-scale structure. Without gravity, nothing would ever form. Matter would remain spread out forever. No stars, no planets, no chemistry. But gravity alone is dangerous. If gravity were the only player, everything would eventually collapse. All matter would fall inward. The universe would end in a dense, hot state. So something must counter it. That something is expansion. The universe is expanding. This is not a theory, it is observed. Distant galaxies are moving away from us, and not slowly. The farther they are, the faster they recede. This expansion acts against gravity. It stretches space itself. It resists collapse. But expansion alone would also be disastrous. If expansion dominated completely, matter would never clump. Stars would never form. Galaxies would never exist. So again, there must be balance. On small scales, gravity wins. Within galaxies, gravity pulls matter together. Stars form. Systems stabilize. On very large scales, expansion wins. Galaxies drift apart. Clusters separate. The universe avoids total collapse. This division of power is critical. But even this is not enough to explain stability, because expansion itself is not slowing down. It is accelerating. This is one of the most surprising discoveries in modern cosmology. Something is pushing the universe apart more strongly over time. This effect is often called dark energy. But the name is misleading. It does not behave like energy in any familiar sense. It does not clump. It does not pull. It acts uniformly everywhere. Dark energy does not tear galaxies apart. It only dominates where gravity is weak, between clusters, across vast distances. This creates a second layer of balance. On small scales, gravity dominates. On large scales, expansion dominates. Neither fully wins. This prevents two extremes. The universe does not collapse into a single dense object, and it does not dissolve into complete emptiness. Structure exists because the universe lives between these outcomes. This balance is not static. It evolves. Early in cosmic history, matter dominated. Gravity was stronger relative to expansion. Structure formed rapidly. Later, as space expanded, matter became diluted. Expansion gained influence. This shift slowed structure formation. The universe entered a calmer phase. But even now, the balance remains delicate. Change the strength of gravity slightly. Stars would burn differently. Galaxies would look nothing like they do. Change the expansion rate slightly. Matter would never organize. The universe is not tuned by design, but its laws allow stable complexity. This brings us to an important point. The universe does not need to be balanced forever. It only needs to be balanced long enough. Long enough for stars to form, long enough for chemistry, long enough for observers. The universe we see is not guaranteed. It is contingent. Now consider time. The universe is not in equilibrium. It is moving toward one. Energy spreads. Temperature differences fade. Stars burn fuel. Over immense timescales, the universe will become simpler, darker, colder, not collapsing, not exploding, but slowly quieting. This future is sometimes called heat death, not destruction, but exhaustion. The universe remains stable because it is allowed to change slowly. Rapid change destroys structure. Slow change preserves it. The laws of physics favor gradual evolution. This is why stars live for billions of years. Why galaxies persist. Why planetary systems survive. Instability is damped. Extremes are limited. Even violent events like supernovae contribute to long-term balance. They redistribute energy. They enrich matter. They prevent runaway collapse. Nothing acts alone. Every process is checked by another. Gravity creates structure. Expansion limits it. Energy spreads. Matter clumps. Time moves forward. The universe is not held together by force. It is regulated by relationships. This is why the universe neither collapses nor flies apart. Not because it is fixed, but because it is dynamic. Balance does not mean stillness. It means controlled change. The universe survives because it is allowed to evolve without tipping too far in either direction. And this balance is not guaranteed forever. But for now, it holds. We exist during a stable era, an era where complexity is possible, where structure persists, where questions can be asked. The universe does not protect itself. It follows rules, and those rules permit a long, slow story instead of a sudden end. That is why the universe does not collapse. That is why it does not fly apart. Not because it is static, but because it is balanced by motion itself. And that balance is what allows everything we know to exist at all.